Welcome to Just Above Average number 22.
I think.
It is 22.
I can't count.
Well, it is 22, I think. Now your questioning is having me question it.
Welcome to JAA number 22.
We think. 3, 2, 1. That one hurt pretty bad. Sorry, everybody. I dropped my microphone. That would hurt really bad. Shit out of me. All right.
How was your weekend?
I'm very woken up now. My weekend? Yeah. Let me think about it.
I don't remember what I did.
I don't. I was very caught off guard.
I'm gonna start asking questions right after we do this.
My weekend? It was good. What did I do Saturday? Saturday was Friendsgiving. We had Friendsgiving last Saturday.
Oh yeah, we
Fuck.
did.
Like yeah.
We spent time together.
Yeah,
I
we
totally
did.
forgot.
Yeah, Friendsgiving. That was sick. Great food. Great friends.
Dude, that mac and cheese was the bomb with the chicken in it.
It was good.
Dude, I've been eating it for lunch all week.
It was good, man. My weekend was good. I actually took like a extra long weekend off from the gym though, because Friday when I got off from the gym, I called you, and I was like, "Yeah, you still in there? You still getting down deep?"
It stayed in my nose holes.
You just entered the ether on that one. But anyways, Friday, get off work, long day at work, was going to go to the gym, ends up being a sheet of ice out of nowhere, dropped like 10 degrees.
Oh yeah, we called each other.
Yeah, we were on our, we were emotionally supporting each other.
We promised
on the way
each
home.
other like, hey, I'll let you know when I go home. Both of us did not text each other when we got home.
No, we were like, fuck.
Like, I don't give a shit if that dude dies.
We were just like happy to be home at that point because it got crazy.
Dude, honestly, once I got past those of you who live in this area, once I got past Shinston, like halfway to Saltwell,
Pretty nice.
dude, it was fine. I was able to go the speed limit.
That's why when I got to Salem. When I got to Salem, it was kind of like that.
Shinston's really bad usually.
Yeah. I'm almost happy it happened because it made me not go to the gym. Like, my body's just kind of been feeling...
You've needed some more time off.
Dude, for real. Especially with, like, work now, too, because it's getting into the crazy season, obviously. But, like that, and I didn't even go to the gym yesterday, either. Yesterday, I worked 12 hours, and I went to Don Patron with some friends, so I didn't go to the gym. So I've been...
I see how it is.
So... Friends-in-law.
Okay, I respect that.
So yeah, I took like a little bit of a nice little 4 days off from the gym.
I still smell it in my nose.
Yeah, I smell it too. But I took a little 4 days off from the gym, and I feel like I needed it. That's the thing. Like, you gotta just know your own body. It's sometimes
you need to take some time off.
You do. I needed it. So like today, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna try to get a pretty good bench day in. I think it was like a 10 RPE max effort, 8 reps. Don't know what I'm gonna go for yet.
315.
The good thing about, I don't know if you realize this kind of just kicked in my head. If you take a long time off, so like me, it's like 4 days. If I take more than 4 days off, my body feels weird. But like, my squats and deadlifts feel weird. But like, whenever I have like an extended time off, dude, my bench feels fucking great.
Everything feels off to me. I have to relearn how to do everything.
Even
like
your
tying
bench?
my shoes.
Even your bench? Oh yeah,
Dude,
I know.
even my bench feels super weird.
Really?
Yeah, like, it's like, oh yeah, I don't know how to do something that I'm the best at. Like, not that I'm the best at benching, but the best that I'm at doing.
Yeah. But like, it's weird because like when I do a squat and deadlifts, I feel like a baby deer. Like, I'm going out there and have no clue what I'm doing.
You have to relearn how to where to put your feet.
It's like, where's my mom?
It's like, do I go down this far? do I draw the penis?
It's like 8 years of like homework and studying, and then like you don't study for 4 days, and you're like, I forget everything.
It was like me going back to school after 6 years in the military.
Yeah, it was
like so. What's studying?
That was probably really hard, honestly.
Dude, the hardest part was writing papers, like the first semester or first 2 semesters.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even write papers in high school because, West Virginia education.
Yeah.
And I texted, I'm pretty sure I texted Cosmo, asked Caitlin, I was like, hey, how do I write a paper? I even emailed my professor, I was like, hey, I've never written a like persuasive and argumentative paper. I've written and helped write tech manuals.
Is it close enough?
He's like, well, you're an idiot. Good luck.
But yeah, it's weird, man. It's like, so I'm not excited for today, though. Like, haven't been to the gym in 4 days, max effort bench, hit that today. And I might, because days are just rolling into each other. So tomorrow I might not go to the gym. Thursday I might not go to the gym. I'll probably get there on Friday. So having a week where I only go for 2 days, that's enough of a break for me.
I think my gym's closed on Friday.
Really? The day after Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Oh, for Black Friday? Why would it be closed for Black Friday?
It's ran by the city.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's smart. But, like, yeah, it was nice. What your weekend?
Don't remember it besides...
Besides the party that we had?
Oh, we went shopping.
There we go.
Yeah, that's about it. We got Christmas shopping. I think Caitlin's finished up on Christmas shopping. I still have to start mine.
Caitlin starts in, like, January when it comes to Christmas shopping.
Dude, honestly, this past year she bought, like, something in February. No joke. I'm pretty sure she bought something small, and I don't even think she has it anymore.
I could never keep something like that a surprise. I would either... I wouldn't ruin the surprise, but I'd probably lose it.
The closer it gets to Christmas, the more chances are that I'll open up a gift. Because Caitlin will give me one.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Like, she treats me like a child. She's like, don't go in the office. I'm like, you mean the office that I work at, like, whenever I'm home?
It's like, but yeah, weekend was good. Nice little days off. But, my mind is just a wipe today because...
Is it the smelling of the salts?
It helped a little bit, but it wasn't really that. It was more like, well, I had a very rare day off today, so I was like, I'm gonna use it to my advantage and get some sleep dead in because I've been prioritizing sleep as much as I usually do. So today it was like,
I never do.
Let's have a coma the entire day, pretty much.
That's what you need. Like, honestly, that's what you've needed for a while.
Like, I woke up from a nap to be here, and I was like, literally in like a different fucking dimension in my mind. Like, you ever had the kind of nap where like, you know you're napping, but you're so deep into it you can't move?
Yeah, you're like, there's no way I'm even.
Yeah,
trying
you're
to
like,
move.
and like you'll wake up and you're like, oh, I was taking a nap. And next thing you know, you wake up again. And you're like, oh, I was taking a nap.
And you're like, I have things to do. Oh no, don't.
You're like, it's like in the Doctor Strange mirrorverse. You're just like doing the same thing over and over again. That's what I had today.
See, those are 50-50 for me. So that could either go fantastic, well rested, or I have a migraine. Nothing's going right. I'll take a shower and my hair will still stick up.
It's got to be the way you sleep, though. Like, there has to be a different... Because I do the same thing sometimes. Like, I'll take a nap and I just fucking wake up and I'm just like, oh. Like, oh my God. I have that freaking white crust off my eyes for some reason. I'm just like, what the fuck did
You're
I
like
just
a
go
6-year-old
through?
waking up from nap time in school.
You don't even feel better. Like, sometimes you don't even feel better. You just kind of wake up and you just feel like shit again.
You feel worse.
You feel worse, yeah. And then, like, but then, like, you'll have a nap that's fucking awesome. So it has to be, like, your quality of sleep for some reason. It has to be one or the other. Like, good or bad.
I wish I could only sleep good.
Yeah, me too. You know what? Mark Bell, I talked about the Power Project on the last podcast, but, like, Mark Bell had something. He was on Two Bears, One Cave one time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good episode. But he talked about prioritizing sleep in a different way. Like, not prioritizing sleep on how much you sleep, but prioritizing sleep on, like, getting ready for bed. Because, like, when you're a kid, like, you get ready for bed. Like, you get on your pajamas, obviously we all brush our teeth. Like,
strip down to my skivvies.
Some people take a shower at night, some people take a shower in the morning.
I take a shower at night and morning.
And morning? So you do
lift.
both? Huh?
I lift, so
Well, yeah, you lift. Yeah. I usually take mine at night, but, like, if I take mine at night, I'll take it in the morning.
No, I feel like the dirtiest, greasiest person.
Wait, wake up in the morning?
Dude, that's why I wake up at 4 o'clock.
Huh.
Well, that and I always leave for work over an hour early.
Yeah. But
that's just like...
I thought that was Travis for a sec.
Is that a pupper?
No.
Oh, I don't care then.
But yeah. Yeah, but he was talking about prioritizing sleep, so he's like taking it to a different level. Like, he's like, obviously, like...
He has a nightcap.
No, well, not...
no, not the drink, a nightcap.
A nightcap, some striped pajamas, a candle holder.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, if I got that for
pair
Christmas,
of slippers, like...
For Christmas, that's all I'd wear. I'd wear, like, a long nightgown.
Cup of hot milk.
That sounds fantastic. This is a lifting podcast.
It is a lifting podcast, but like he's a lifting guy. He's like one of the strongest people to ever live. But he talks about it in the way like he'll put away his phone and not watch TV for like 30 minutes before he goes to bed. Like he eats stuff that's supposed to seduce sleep, like before bed.
You say seduce?
Is seduce?
Induce?
Yeah, seduce sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna seduce sleep.
I'm gonna seduce sleep. Come here, you whore.
The Greek god of sleep. Come here. I'm gonna get you.
You want to sleep good at night, motherfucker.
Hypnos? Yeah.
Is it Hypnos?
Yeah, I was thinking of the Roman version is like Sonaros or some crap. It's not important. I'm a nerd.
But yeah, he'll put away his phone like before bed. But, like he takes it to the other like to the next level too, because he uses stuff called mouth tape. So like to train himself to not open his mouth at night when he falls asleep, it's called mouth tape. And what it is, apparently, it's like this really gentle tape that you put over your lips to keep yourself, like, your mouth from opening. So like he does it like when he trains too. So like when he trains, like he tries to only breathe out of his nose, because apparently there's studies done like it's just more optimal for you to breathe out your nose and your mouth. But so he uses stuff called mouth tape. So if he opens his mouth slightly, it rips, and you gotta freaking put more on. So it trains himself not to open his mouth whenever he trains and falls asleep.
That sounds over the top.
It is over the top, yeah.
See, the most I ever do when I was like, oh, I want to get a good night's sleep, I'll go to my bed, 8:39, and I'll start reading until I get super tired where I just drop the book on myself. Dude, that's how I fell asleep every night in the Navy.
We just dropped a book on your face.
Turn my rack light on. That would make a... It's super loud. Everybody around you can hear it. But like after like the first week, that doesn't even bother anymore. Cosmo might know. He probably heard that shit. And like the annoying, like you could see the light still. And I would wake up, just a book on my chest, just... I'd read the first page. I'm like, I don't remember this shit.
Like a page stuck to your tongue. You're just like...
Dude, I've had so many times, because then I switched my phone. Because, technology.
Yeah.
And I'd drop the phone on my face.
Oh, isn't that the worst?
And I'm like, oh,
it's like getting hit with a fucking brick.
That's the only time I really do some preparing for sleep.
Dude, that phone dropped on my toe. I told you that.
How's that toe doing?
It's doing good. It's better. I thought I was fucking fractured for a sec. I never dropped my phone on my foot, and it hurt that bad before my entire life. I was like, holy shit, this is actual pain. That's fun.
Yeah, maybe you're just being a bitch about it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I really do think like a secret to, especially when it comes to recovery, dude, like sleep's almost everything. It really is.
That's where you do all your growing.
Yeah, all your growing. You grow up to be a big, strong boy.
Sleep like your paw, dude. Get big and strong.
Big, strong
boy. I sleep
boy.
21 hours a day.
Dude, there are people that do that. Like, you ever see, like, sleep 21 hours a day? I guarantee there are people who do that. Imagine people who have, like, nothing to live for. Those fucks.
Okay, rude.
Hogging up all the sleep, the sons of bitches.
What if there was a limited amount of sleep in the world, and that's why we can't get that much sleep?
I think you just opened up my third eye. Did you take DMT before you came in here?
Dude, you know what I love? It's completely off topic. But it's basically got videos of, like, people talking about, like, they're doing an interview, like Joe Rogan. They're talking about a serious topic. And it's like, Joe Rogan, I gave a monkey a banana once.
Or he's like, cheeseburgers. My favorite thing. I love that. Like, I obviously listen to JRE, but like my favorite thing is out of context JRE. Whenever like they just do videos together. Theo Vaughn posted one on his TikTok. It was him and Joe Rogan talking on the Joe Rogan Experience, and Theo Vaughn was talking about people eating people. And
oh my God,
they stitched together Joe Rogan like agreeing like eating people's awesome.
He's like, yeah, I've done it before.
He's like, it's gelatinous. It's just chewy, you know.
You remember last week? That's what old lady.
He's like, Theo Vaughn's like, you should get shot. He's like, why? He's like, it's becoming normal now.
See, I was watching with Mr. Beast, and he was talking about actually something important, like giving money away. And he's like, I like bananas.
It is funny. Out of context, JRE is like one of the funniest things ever. But anyways, we got topics next week.
What's on the docket today?
I I was going to talk about peaking. I was going to talk about how I peak for a max week.
And do all your
Yeah, like how just preparing for a max week. Like when you
so we're starting what? How far out do you start your max?
Like when do I? I plan my max.
So yeah, let's say 2 months out. When do you start, or 3 months out? When do you start your peaking program?
3 months out. When do I start my peaking program? It's been different recently since I've been on Juggernaut AI, because Juggernaut AI isn't really the same as the normal program that I make for myself. A normal program that I make for myself, after years and years of peaking for meets, when I was doing 9-week programs, I would always peak on week 8. Like I'd always peak the week before. Like for some reason, my body just felt way better training the week before than it did the day of the meet.
So you changed up you had a completely different program.
Yeah, so I'd made up a completely different program for myself, and I made it 8 weeks long, where it's 7 weeks of training, and the 8th week, the end of the 8th week, is your max. Not your max, or your competition.
So is it a week before, or is a week you do your maxes?
Yeah.
Like the week of the meet, so you have a full week of relaxing.
Yeah.
And you would still go to the gym. Then it's meet day on Saturday.
Yeah. So I will train heavy for 7 weeks. So let me reconstruct what I said. So I'll train heavy for 7 weeks. So if we're talking about competitions, that I'm training heavy for 7 weeks, and on the 8th week I'm deloading a little bit, just keeping my motion in, not trying to lose my form any. Because like I said, I can't really take more than 4 days off or I'm fucked. Like my body just doesn't feel good.
Even if it's just light shit, but the average.
Yeah,
bears,
I'll
what
squat.
The fuck is this shit?
I'll squat 225. I'll deadlift 315, and I'll bench 135, 185 or something. Just something to feel some weight and just keep my form in. But that's for a competition. Now, if I'm doing a max week, so a max week is what usually everybody does if they're trying to test out their strength. That doesn't compete often. I mean, I'd even do max weeks. I could do a whole week of maxes, but it's kind of not optimal to do like that, because when you do a competition, you're doing it all in one day. So it's like a give or take kind of thing. But
if you do it your maxes throughout a week, you don't have that, because a lot of people don't realize, because I didn't realize before doing a competition.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, doing all your maxes in one day,
it's rough.
Dude, your body. I was in pain. Literally, we got done at our last one at 1.
Mm-hmm.
I was in physical pain, a high 6, all day until the next day.
Oh, it's rough, man. It's rough.
It's your nerves are shot. You're just okay.
And it was funny because Brent Norman had a couple of his friends that were girls, never knew what powerlifting meet that was, and they're at a meet with everybody, and it was funny what they said. They were like, "You guys train bench, squat, deadlift all the time." It was like, why do you guys feel like shit after powerlifting meets? It's when you train for it, it's multiple reps of something medium, maybe something high. You don't go heavy ass squat, heavy ass deadlift, heavy ass bench on the same day.
Day in, day out.
You don't do that. You do light deadlifts or heavy, and then heavy squats, or you do heavy squats and light deadlifts, or you do heavy bench, maybe medium squats. You don't do heavy all the time, every single thing. So, whenever you're done with a powerlifting meet, that's why you feel fucking like shit. It's just you just literally exerted yourself. You went 100%, because you either, in powerlifting meet, it's not like you either finish your rep or your set's over. It's you go 100%. If you either get the one or you fucking fail. It's 100% effort.
That, and people don't realize you got to warm up.
Oh, for sure.
And that was my biggest hurdle for my first one in Flex Fitness in Morgantown.
Yeah.
I was I've never warmed up for a fucking powerlifting meet before.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's weird too, because that's another big thing that comes with getting ready for max week, is knowing your warm ups too. So first of all, let's go back to max week and how.
Yeah, sorry, I got ahead of myself.
So when it comes to max week, there's a couple points that I've realized just in lifting and lifting this long that have helped me. Number one, if I'm preparing for a max week, say it's the week before. Week before, I hitting close to 100%. Not close to 100%, but The week before, I like hitting like around 80% of my maxes. Something heavy, something just to keep some weight on my back.
like your opener?
Like my opener.
Something close to
Yeah, I would say like my opener. And
opener
when it comes
is your first lift.
When it comes to competition references. But I'd say like my opener. So like my squat was 510 this last max week. The week before I squatted 440.
What was it?
510. What?
Inside joke with me and Cosmo.
Oh, why? Do I say it a lot? I'm fucking proud of it.
No. It's something completely not related.
All right, whatever.
I will be getting a phone call when he's
that
listening
one's
to
for
this.
you, Cosmo. All right. But anyways, so like the week before I squatted 440, so something heavy, some just and then with the motion, but like just to keep your form right. But I've learned that like when it comes to max week, I've always heard like fucking carb load, like eat a shit ton, like eat as much as you can, like stuff some fucking pizzas down your face, just get as many carbs as you can in because weight moves weight. That's what I've heard my entire life, and I have come to
Whoa, before the competition.
No.
Just a random
max week. Just a random max week. Something to test your strength. And I have learned that that's fucking stupid because what it is, it's like if your training's been going super good. So like say your training's going great, maybe you just hit a new 3-rep max, maybe you hit a new 4-rep, 5-rep max, whatever it is, and you've been doing that for fucking months, like for 7 or 8 weeks.
Thing in the equation.
Yeah, and then you've been eating the same, you've been taking the same supplements, you've been sleeping the same, everything's been going great, and then right before you max, like on your most important day, you fuck it up by eating it too much, or you eat a lot.
If I carbo loaded for like my max deadlift, you know it's not fitting on me?
Oh, your belt. It's gonna hurt.
My belt.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt too.
Like no, because like literally, I had fucking one of the times I was deadlifting a few months ago. I had I brought 3 hot dogs from Tino Hot Dog.
Tino.
I ate it for lunch. And I was like, ooh, I'm full. Went to go put on my belt. Couldn't lever it.
Dude, on more than one occasion, me, Chris, and Daniel would have these deadlift Thursdays or Tuesdays, whatever they were. It was Thursdays because it was boneless Thursday at B-Dubs. So we would go to B-Dubs before the gym, and then we go straight to deadlifting. And I felt like that scene from Alien, whenever the alien was coming out of their fucking stomach. Like that B-Dubs wanted out, man. Whenever I put that belt on. Multiple occasions. It took us a while to figure it out.
Like, was this when you guys first started? Was this at Pro?
This was at Anytime Fitness. So like
that's like okay, that's fine. That's fine.
When it comes to like strength training, we've been in there for like less than a year.
Whenever you got serious, you went to W.
Yeah. I was at W then, but we went to Anytime just because they were at Anytime and we all wanted to live together. But like you go through all this training and like right before you max, you eat a lot and now you feel different the way you have in the past like 7 months. Like not 7 months, but 7 weeks.
Yeah, don't change up a good thing.
Yeah, you're throwing just bad things into the equation. Another bad thing that I usually have done in the past is I'll miss my form a little bit. I'm like, well, like throughout the entire week.
You were notorious for that.
I know.
I remember the flex one. I was like, I think I'm gonna change. I'm like, we're a week out.
Yeah, I'm an overthinker, big time. I really am. I try to assess everything, but like, so I'll think in my head like, well, like weight moves a little bit better when I put it like this. I haven't done this in like 5 weeks, but like I'm gonna try it today. Then I'll fuck it up, and I'm just like, well,
that's the reason why you're not the strongest person at your weight class.
Yeah,
in the world.
Dude, I changed it up so much, man. But
that's like a technique you use for like other people. It's like, hey man, do you breathe in or out whenever you serve on tennis? And they're like, what?
Because they don't think about it.
Yeah, because I did that before too. I forget who I did that to. I was like, hey man, do you hold your breath when you take a shot in wrestling? And they're like, what?
It's like, now you don't think about it. And then next time you go to shoot, you're going to think about it and you're going to fuck it up probably.
Because it's just natural.
Yeah.
It's like breathing. It's just like, of course you're going to breathe during it.
Mm-hmm. Another thing.
You breathe out taking a shot, just for your knowledge.
To brace yourself and hold your breath, like, it would hurt. You wouldn't be able to feel it. Like, it would be like if you feel bad in your stomach. Yeah, you would. But the last thing I would say, when I'm preparing for a max week, something that I've learned helps a lot. I will plan my warm ups. So like I'll know what warm ups I want to hit before. Like I know the exact amount of reps and the exact amount of weight I want to do leading up to that 1 rep max.
Besides the
I've been
point
training
that
for.
you have for the actual competition, you have your numbers written down.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And you have more than just 3 numbers for each thing. You have, if this feels really good, I'm going to go to this weight.
Mm-hmm.
If it feels bad, I'll go to this weight.
You can leave it up to feeling too as well. But when I'm talking about max week though, max week there's really like only one number you want to hit. And if you don't hit it, you don't hit it.
Yeah.
Like what's the consequence? You don't hit it. Like
Everybody in the gym makes fun of you.
yeah, it's not like in a competition where like it actually matters.
The little 6-year-old kid in the turf room.
Yeah. Like I deadlifted 560 this last max week, and I from 560 went to 575 because I really didn't fucking care if I got 565 or 570. I wanted 575. I wanted that next 25-pound plate to 600, and I failed it. But after I failed it, I was just like, well, like what would I went for? 565? Like no, that's only 5 more
you
pounds.
think you're better than me?
A little bit.
Yeah.
But
not on bench, but that's like the most basic version of lifts. Like you're good at bench.
Yeah.
Oh, you are. You can read. That's how I feel.
I bet you don't do that 6 days a week.
Dude, if I did, could you imagine?
Stop wearing sweatpants, you fucker.
Dude, could you imagine if I benched 6 times a week?
That'd be nice.
Dude, I'd be huge.
Get them titties.
Dude, I'd be a 60 fucking or chest seam, whatever.
You look like, you know what you look like today with your toboggan on? You look like a beefed up version of Cheech from Cheech and Chong.
No. Drugs are bad.
Cheech and Strong, dog.
There we are. Is that better?
Put it back on.
Oh my god.
You have to put it back on now. There it is. Cheech and Strong. Oh my god, that needs to be our first Just Above Average t-shirt.
Dude, would there be any liabilities? Hey, if a lawyer probably not listens to this, can you see if that is?
If a lawyer listens to this, you need to drop that lawyer now.
Yeah, if you're a lawyer,
there's a lot of lawyer podcasts out there.
If you're a lawyer,
that could really benefit you.
You know what? These guys, I feel good about the gym. You're a bad lawyer. I don't care if like you're one of the best.
It's like his defense at the stands, like, where are you? He was like, get a quick pump, I'll be right there. It's like, we already started.
Honestly, I've had a couple briefs that I had to give in the Navy on my first ship. So nervous, I went to the weight room, pumped out some reps. So my arms looked bigger whenever I had my sleeves rolled up.
Yeah, then you're just like, you already know.
Dude,
you're
flexing on a full bird captain, Last question I have about all this. So for competition.
Yeah.
You weigh in and stuff. There's weight classes.
Yeah.
What's your go-to? Because, like, how many competitions have you done? Over 10?
No. I'd say
that's still a lot.
7.
7, that's still a fuck ton.
I would say 7.
What's your go-to meal?
After?
No.
Weigh-ins?
You're just, like, not after weigh-ins, because I know it's breakfast food. But what's your, like, what's the meal you've been looking forward to for your entire weight cut?
There's 2 of them. One, I always eat a frozen pizza. I don't care what fucking brand.
What?
But mostly.
What if it's Red Baron?
I like Red Baron.
I don't.
Red Baron's good.
I'm not going to be your best man anymore.
It's all right. That's fine.
That is the worst pizza brand
I'll ask
ever.
fucking Red Baron, dude. That's perfectly fucking fine, man. I'll get some free pizzas out of it.
That is the trash pizza.
Dude, I like Red Baron.
That's like saying ragu is your favorite fucking spaghetti sauce.
I like...
God.
When it comes to pizza, I wasn't going to say anything about ragu.
You know what I just realized?
What?
Cosmo's fucking comment the other time. He's like, you guys are just horny dudes talking about food.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about food every podcast. But yeah, like a frozen pizza, it doesn't really matter. I don't want like a cheap one. Like the cheap ones obviously suck, but like I'll take a fucking Red Baron. I don't care.
My go-to is the deep dish DiGiorno's.
Dude, I love Barstool Sports and Dave Portnoy's pizza reviews. Have you tried his frozen pizza?
Dude, I haven't. I haven't
It's
been able to find it.
fucking trash, man. It's so bad. It's so bad.
They probably did it because they just knew they were gonna make money from drunk college
Dude,
kids.
it's not good. It's not great. I tell you that much.
All right, what's your second go-to?
Oh, chicken parm. I always like chicken parm. So like I'll go to a
Anywhere
restaurant.
certain?
I like Mia Margarita's chicken parm.
Dude, Mia is a super underrated
solid
restaurant.
place. But they have their Italian's really good, but they have a solid chicken parmesan.
Dude, they have some pretty banging calamari.
Yeah, and their wings are good.
I've never had their wings.
Their wings are coal fired, so like they do it in with the pizza, like, and they cook it like that, so it gets a nice little.
That's un-American.
Dude, it's delicious.
I'll try it.
It's called it's like Sicilian wings or something.
It's like Outback having wings. And my brother's like, these are great. I'm like, dude, I made those before. They're.
But like, but yeah, chicken parm is definitely up there. I like those are my two go-tos. Now, if I'm going for like a meal right after I weigh in, like if it's right after weigh-ins, and I deprive myself, I always drink a Pedialyte. Like, pretty much straight to the head. You're not supposed to do that, but I will.
Like, you're just a college kid with a hangover?
Yeah, like, I'll drink a fucking Pedialyte. Wait, you fucking cut weight. Like, you cut water.
The last one we did, we almost got screwed by, 5 minutes?
Oh, no, that was the meet before last. But
the last one we did. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we were, 5 minutes early?
Yeah.
And I was like, hold up.
Yeah, they weighed us in. See, that's a problem. So, what Logan's talking about is... We went to a powerlifting meet. We had to weigh in. That's when I hurt myself at too. I think. Yeah, it was. I hurt my back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucked my back. I don't know what I did to it, but I fucked it up. But we went to the powerlifting meet and we weighed in. So like we went in. It was like 5 minutes early, like you said. It was like weigh-ins were like say if they were at 8, we were like 7:55. And we asked the people who were weighing us in, like, can we weigh in right now? I was like, it's 5 minutes to 8 o'clock.
The judge.
Yeah, the judges. And they're like, yeah. So they weighed us in, and we were done. And we were about to walk out. Like, no, we're about to go to equipment check. And the wife of the person who runs the meets, who is a world judge. She's a world-ranked judge.
Which, shade or anything.
They're
fantastic people. They're following the rules.
Yeah, no shade at all. Like, we like them a lot.
They're fantastic.
But they stepped in and they said... They're like, well, you guys can't weigh until 8, so you guys have to weigh in again. It's like...
You were literally...
Oh, yeah, your bottles of water literally touching your lips, and you're like, what? Like, I could have just drank this whole bottle of water and missed weight.
And I'm over there still sipping, because
you're
for some reason, I'm still always like, yeah, you're 5 pounds underweight. And, the week before is like, yeah, you're 10 pounds overweight. And I'm like, okay.
But, that could have been a problem, because, you weighed in 5 minutes ago, and then you're forced to weigh in again. It actually happened to... a buddy of mine, his name's Sam Robinson, super strong guy.
Dude, I remember I saw him before he lifted, like when he first started out.
Yeah, he was a string bean dude.
Jesus, he's big.
Yeah, he's a giant now, dude. He
in a good way.
But he weighed in for a competition that did the same thing, and apparently they said he weighed in too early, so they had to weigh in again. But he had already ate, and he actually missed weight because of it.
Dude, honestly, at that point, I'd probably pull a Karen move, give me my money back. That's horseshit.
Yeah, he missed weight because of it. That was bad. But yeah, if I'm talking about a meal right after I weigh in, I just get down after weigh-ins, IHOP always hits.
Dude,
IHOP hits so good.
It's what the kids say, it slaps.
Yeah, it slaps. Yep.
See, I know you don't ask me, but my go-to after my 2-3 competitions.
Yeah.
Thai food, Cheng Thai, Morgantown High Street.
See, I couldn't do Thai food. Thai food, Thai food doesn't. It don't sit well in my stomach. That's an Italian.
Okay,
it's like an Italian Chinese.
Weird racist rant you had.
That was every race mixed together into one voice.
So usually they have a heat level from 1 to 20.
We'll pop these on. Oh wait.
Oh, sorry, your car's dead.
Okay.
Dude, eventually, whenever we start making the big bucks, we can get a studio.
Yeah.
With a good lighting. And makeup. We're the more in shape versions of 2 Bears, 1 Cave. It's 2 dudes, 1 car.
2 dudes, 1 car.
That's what we need to change to.
Yeah.
We might get a different
2 dudes, 1 car
demographic.
That'd be funny though.
Dude, honestly, if it helps ratings. No, so there's a heat level 1 to 20.
So this is the place. Now, is this the place that you order from the tablet?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went there before.
So
it's pretty
usually
good.
The heat for the pad thai is 1 to 20, and usually I get 20 on a normal day. Or they have the non-white heat is another level 1 or 20 to 25.
Yeah.
Which is super fucking spicy. I get a 5.
That's smart.
Before comp.
Yeah, you don't want anything
but guess
that
what?
In your stomach.
I still have to shit the entire competition. I'll be
it's Thai food, Logan. It's not it's something.
It's all noodles.
It's something people are known for digesting easily.
I don't get. Who cares? I haven't had it for 6 months, and I want it in my mouth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's something like you gotta eat stuff that digests easily. Because like last thing you want is like the nervous poops. Nobody wants the
I never
nervous
get those.
poops.
I hold them in. You can ask anybody I served with. I can hold my shit.
You're looking at me very seriously, like you.
I've held
want
my
me like
shit
you,
for.
like
You're out to sea. Shitters are down. Are you gonna shit on top of a shit?
like I want you to prove it to me, but I don't know how we're gonna do that.
Dude, I don't like it. I don't like holding my shit, but
Nobody
I can.
does, but I can.
I got good at
Just
it.
know I have that power over you guys.
Yeah, honestly, probably for 5 days.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I will spend that entire, like, as soon as I get home, 4 hours just on the shitter.
Blow a breathalyzer. It's like, so you are 0.5% shit.
Dude,
Get this man to a bathroom right now. So, this is the podcast. We just talked about food. We just talked about pooping.
we talked about a little bit about
A
lifting.
little bit about lifting. Yeah, we got in there a little bit.
Cheech and Strong.
Yeah, a little Cheech and Strong.
Yeah.
If anybody knows anybody who does t-shirts.
If you can draw.
you gotta draw a U just jacked with the thing. It's like Cheech and Strong.
They probably have it. We could probably go to the mall and do that.
Get you a pop culture, like, I could probably get an app. Listen here, look. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get an app, all right? And it's going to, I'm going to get a still. It's going to be a still, picture of you. And I'm going to get, like, another app to, like, put, like, some, like, a little pop art culture on it, like, type thing. Like you see of Cheech and Chong all the time. And it's just going to say, it's going to be on t-shirts. It's going to say Cheech and Strong.
Oh, just there's
and on the back it says Just Above Average Podcast because we have to promote our channel.
Yeah, you know, I got to feed myself.
Just Above Average. So you've done max weeks and stuff like that too. But what I realize whenever you do max, you don't really do a max week. Like from you, I've seen you do max days. Like you just feel good one day and you're like, fuck it, let's.
Yeah,
throw
I'm
it on
stupid.
there.
I don't have a plan.
But I mean, it's not stupid. I mean, if you feel good that day, you feel like there's days where like. I have been in the middle of training and I'm about ready to do a max week. I'm like, if I can do it now and hit a big PR like today, but I don't. But like, I don't think it's stupid. I think it's like I used to think it was stupid. Then I'm like, well, if you feel good that day and you really think you can get it, then why not? Like, why not do it?
Me lifting it's kind of stupid sometimes. Like I have a plan now, but it used to be like fucking the Joker. Do I really look like someone who has a plan? I just lift a shit. It was worse than Trey.
Really?
Yeah. I'll just go in and just lift.
Yeah, Trey was definitely a grip and rip it kind of guy.
Dude, it worked for him.
It did.
That's a big old plane. Sorry, I'm a child.
They've been flying some big planes out of this airport.
I heard they're going to make this a bigger airport. You
Oh,
know?
look at that. If you guys ever want to, well, we can't really say which airport it is. Because then we know where we are.
Do you know those GeoGuessers? If they just look in the background of
Dude.
they're like,
we're fucked.
I know exactly where they're at.
We're totally fucked. Dude, like the corner of this window on like both sides, like you see these trees back here? Those are only found in the parking lot of this place.
They're native there. I'm like, they were planted there, dude. Native. That's why we started needing to move around our podcast. Keep them guessing.
Dude, you ever watch Steve-O's podcast?
No, I don't. I'm not a huge fan of Steve-O.
I wasn't until like literally 3 days ago.
That's like the Just Friends podcast. The Asian guy from Mad TV.
Bad Friends.
Bad Friends. Yeah.
It's okay.
He's a trash person.
Yeah. It's Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee's a trash person. Do you know how many times he's shit himself on the set of Mad TV?
Dude, he shit himself on
more
Hot
than
Ones.
more
dude.
than once.
Did you ever see him shit himself
Yeah.
on Hot Ones?
If the number of times of you shitting yourself on a TV studio, he's like, yeah, more than once. Why? One I can get on board with. You know, I someone hit my stomach.
Mistakes happen.
Like, no, more than once, more than 5 times. He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it was like.
I feel like you just don't like pooping in toilets at this point.
We have a weird podcast, dog.
But anyway, Steve-O's podcast, it's called Steve-O's Wild Ride, if anybody wants to listen to it. But he just made a van. And what he does is whenever somebody wants to be on the podcast, he drives his van to that person's house. So, like, I think he lives, I don't know where he lives, but he drove it was like halfway across the country to do Tom Segura in Austin, Texas.
Dude,
then he does it in the back of the van.
Let's contact him.
Yeah, let's buy a van. A white van.
You know,
We can do the podcast.
I don't. People see me leave the gym, park my car, get into a white van for like an hour. There's gonna be some calls.
You ever see a black phone? Not a black phone. Yeah, it might be black phone.
Black mirrors?
No, black phone or
No.
something like that. But like it's about like a child kidnapper, and he has a white van, and whenever he to kidnap them, he'll get him like closer to the van, then he'll bring out like a bunch of black balloons and like wrap them into black balloons and then throw them in there. It's like that'd be funny if like every time you got out there's just black balloons. Everybody'd be like, that's kind of
Super creepy, dude.
It's a little sus.
Let's get a GMC Safari.
I'm down already.
Blackout tent. Take out the seats, the back row, everything. To put a table.
What we need to do is just get a car that doesn't even move or doesn't even work and just leave it here.
So let's go to one of our neighbors' houses.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go into the backwoods somewhere and just get a car that's broken down.
Hey, Johnny, can we shoot a podcast? Yeah.
Nah.
Okay, I'll buy a pack of beer.
It's like, nah.
Honestly, we probably could.
Definitely could. All right, we're already 40 minutes in. That's the podcast for today.
Yeah,
we're good.
Fuck my
We'll get to it tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. The next podcast.
Well, yeah. When are we taking a week off?
We're gonna have to because
Yeah.
I won't be able. Well, might be able to Friday if you're down Friday. You said your gym's probably closed on Friday.
Yeah, I might work. Like if you want to work, if you get off work, or if you don't work Friday, we should probably.
I do work Friday.
It's Black. Oh my god.
It's Black Friday too.
I work Friday.
We'll try to get this. We'll definitely get done before next week. But yeah,
Let's do a Zoom call.
we'll do a Zoom call. We need to set one up because I'm gonna need to get like a microphone. Like I have a microphone for your house.
Caitlin has like a microphone.
Really?
Yeah.
So you sit there like.
What's up, guys? We could do it. It'd be so professional.
Oh well, it'll be the most professional this podcast has ever been before.
Dude, we need to put up like multiple cameras. So we
if
can
you have this
change
podcast,
angles.
if you have this podcast anywhere than other a car, it's more professional than it's ever been.
we could have it outside.
We could have it outside. People do that.
Yeah. Dude, you know what kind of podcast I've been listening to?
Hmm.
Military podcasts, like the Special Ops.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Nothing I ever did or would have aspired. Well, I would have aspired to be, but
But it piqued your interest.
I'm not. Dude, it's just are funny stories and like you're like, yeah, we fuck up a lot too. Don't worry. He's like, good thing I've been out for 5 years because let me tell you how many times I could have died
Jesus.
from negligence on my part.
Jesus.
But yeah, we're just talking now. I don't know.
You guys can leave. We'll see you guys later.
Like, go home. Go home.
Yeah, stop watching this podcast. Go home to your children. What are you doing?
Tell people about us, I guess.
Yeah, or you can do that too. And you can also go to our YouTube channel and watch this if you're listening at Just Above Average YouTube page. Also,
We still have a Gmail that no one's emailed me.
we do have a Gmail. It's at
I check it every 20 minutes.
Logan G at, what is it, JAA Logan G?
Yeah, JAA.
JAA Logan G at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Yeah. That for any questions about the podcast
I
or any
literally
business
check it every
inquiries.
20 minutes. I have nothing else to live for.
Make his day worth something.
Dude, I got an
Give us
email
an
today.
email.
I got super excited.
Yeah.
It was an ad.
They're like, we're just going to make them think that they're professional for once in their lives.
Dude, if I get one email, I'll be happy.
Guys, give them an email.
Don't
please.
do it, Cosmo. I love. You can text me, Cosmo.
Cosmo will just send you a picture of a middle finger. He'll just be like, there you go, bud.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
But anyway, share this episode with all of your social media apps. It helps out a lot. Tell your friends, tell your wife, tell your kids, your husband. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, just stay
Just
above.
average.
Bye.
See you guys. I'm so tired.